Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. We aren't starting with Dawnguard, actually. Oh, are you another fucking
Take
fugitive?
this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch on...
Alright, anyway. Really wish people would stop fucking doing this. Anyway, also I had to fix Serana. She was, turns out that when I used the ring of the fashion designer there to, put the stuff on her.
Someone run past us now.
Yeah, he's right here in front of me.
Yes. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
Well, congratulations, already done. Anyway, whenever I get into combat, she'd do this thing where she would just keep drawing her sword over and over again. Turns out that when I locked her equipment, it somehow broke her AI, and she was no longer, like... I don't know, every once in a while, like, we'd enter combat, and she'd, like, fire off one spell, but then she'd just, like, run around repeatedly pulling out her sword. And it had something to do with that, because I unlocked her equipment, and she was fine immediately. But anyway, we're doing this here, Wavebreaker. It's... I do believe the final quest of I finished all the fishing stuff, by the way, except for this quest. And I figured since we're doing side quests for Dawnguard anyway, I'd throw this in because it sounds interesting. So just as a little bit of background for this, last time I was up here, there was a mage who had called a bunch of frenzied mud crabs to the shore or something, and I had to clear them out. And then I got this letter saying that they were attacked by something, or that the mud crabs had returned, but when the guards came to deal with it, they were attacked by something else. Oh yeah, here we go, Vera. She's the one who, yeah, I guess. She's the one who gives you, most of the, fishing quests. She actually gets you to... Oh, actually, yeah, because you guys did see the beginning of it, where they... Really? She resurrected the fucking little one? Where she got us the little mud crab, or got us to get her the little mud crab. I mean, I'm prepared for the next wave, I don't really know. I'd use Stormcall because I feel like it would be amazing for this, but it unfortunately doesn't differentiate between friend and foe. I think there was a living one in there. Good God, that's a lot of... Okay, and I actually leveled up, which is nice. So we'll put it in Magicka, and... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see. Did I get anything for heavy armor? No, it doesn't seem like it. My two-handed went up. But I need 40 for that. Deep wounds is worthless. So basically... Critical damage... All targets are sweep doesn't seem like it would be that bad. Oh yeah, and I did level up Serana in that, so she's should be pretty good now.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, and she's teleported past her.
I'm waiting. Until next time. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Okay.
What was that? I've been hunting.
Yeah. Fire the catapults at the Emperor Crab Guardian Spirit. Oh, would you look at this motherfucker? don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. It just says reload catapult. Fire flaming pot to use this for? Oh. Oh, what the? Oh, I see. This is cool. Like, look at this fucker. And I mean, this isn't even just like a scaled up mud crab either. Like, that's a new model right there. Fire! And fire! Are they attacking? Why are they attacking Serana? They get frenzied or something? Come here, you little fuckers. I need your... Nope, come here. I said come here. Whatever, she can fight the Imperials all she wants. Don't know why she's fighting them, but does not matter. 2, 3, I need one more. I'm going to assume that they got frenzied and that's why they were attacking, because I don't know why else they would. Oh. Oops. I'd kill it. Oh, that was weird. That, kind of disappeared a little bit. Quietly.
You made it. I'm impressed. It was a gamble, but it turned out well.
Certainly wasn't something you see every day.
Good job out there. Glad you were with us.
I'll tell the Jarl that we prevailed. Good luck on your journey back to Riften.
Thanks. Stay sharp out there.
I'm glad I saved that to do in video. Alright. We can just run over to Dawn Starts right there. That was cool. I had a feeling that's what that was, but it wasn't quite what I thought it was, in all honesty, because see how she does. Yeah, you did good. Alright. Gonna be a useful companion then. Unlike, well, no, I guess all the companions we had were fairly useful. I mean, Braylina was probably the one who did the least damage based off of the fact that she was using magic and we started using her fairly light. But even then, that paralyzed spell of hers that she just loved. I didn't give Serana paralyzed, by the way. I figured that could be Braylina's thing. But yeah, that was cool. The fishing thing there was significantly better than I thought it was going to be. But
you're someone who can get things done. I like that.
The swarms of mud crabs should no longer threaten the people of Dawn.
I'm grateful for your efforts. Here, take this. Stay out of trouble.
1,000 gold, eh? Awesome. I did get a new ring though. Ring of the Finaster. Resistant to shock, magic, and poison is improved by 20%, which is good because that's technically like 40% shock resistance. Since, you know, that's also magic. It's weird that they did it like that, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Back to back to Castle. Is it really Castle Dawnguard? They didn't give it like a different name. Fort Dawnguard. Yeah. Because I wanted to say Dawn, but Dawn Star is where we were. But I mean, if you're gonna start off with Dawn, Star seems to be like Like, Dawn Guard is good, Dawn Star is good. Like, Dawn Hunters, but that's not as good. I don't know. I feel like they kind of capped out
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
maybe what sounds good when it comes to
May your
using
next
Dawn
fight
in your
bring you
name.
victory, friend. I knew it would
On
come to this one
Isran,
day.
where is she?
I knew,
There she is.
and no one will.
Hey, Serene.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
You're worried about what we're up against?
Yes, these vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Who is Florentius?
He's a priest of Arkay. Well, he was. It's complicated. He's a little eccentric, but we can trust him, and we could definitely use his skills.
Where can I find him?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he... well, he might not like the idea.
Alright, well, let's go see him. Oh, you heard the scroll reading. Now do you believe Serana?
I heard a lot of vague nonsense. You could interpret that 100 different ways. Only thing that stood out for me was Ariel's bow. That's a powerful weapon, and I sure as oblivion don't want the vampires to get hold of it. The Moth Priest can stay here for now. As for the vampire, I still don't trust it, so keep it on a leash.
Alright, I need to find someone named Florentius.
Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man, and I don't want him here.
Serene thought we'd need his help.
I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendarr at Ruunvald. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
Alright.
Watch your back.
I do believe if you ask him what can I do to help, I think he sends you on just like a Radiant Vampire hunting quest, if I'm not mistaken. He may also direct you to one of the other two, because they like to give you quests as well. Oh wow, we haven't even been over to Ruunvald.
Another cave. I've spent enough time underground myself.
Oh, I
but
see.
If you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
No, well, I mean, we are going to be going into a cave, but not that one. Apparently, even if we had found this place before, it wouldn't have added it to our map, so... What is it? Ruunvald Temple, that requires the key, so we'll be exiting there, probably. What? Oh, Serana found some trolls to play with again.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, you got him good. Anyway. Yeah. Come on, just let me up. How? I don't actually know how you're supposed to get there normally. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't remember, because obviously if you play as the vampires, you don't come looking for this guy. Especially since this is a side quest, and like you don't have to do this for the Dawn Guard either, but it is like an actual side quest with a fairly, from what I can remember, a fairly lengthy dungeon to get through here. Like Ruunvald, I do believe is fairly big. And on top of that, I do believe that there is some journals you can pick up in here. There's like a set of them or something. And if it's the place I'm thinking of, but I may have it confused with a place in the Dragonborn DLC. One of those journals likes to fall through the floor and get stuck. And you can't, and like, just like be lost to the ether. Come on. Yes. Yay, we found the Ruunvald excavation. Now, how the fuck's the road up here? Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to get up here. Maybe here? That looks a lot more doable than what I did, but whatever. Volk's journal. Day 14. I knew I should have volunteered for the excavation earlier. For months, Morik had been going on to the vigilance about detecting mystical energies deep in the East Mountains. Said he'd found some old tomes about the runes of Ruunvald or something. A Nordic chamber thousands of years old. I remember thinking, yeah, if it's so old, how come no one's found it yet? There's plenty of adventurers wandering around these parts. Seemed like most of the other vigilants agreed we had more important things to do, but Morik took a team and went digging. And when he started turning up a long-buried temple, well, didn't I feel like a troll in a dung heap. Soon enough, he was sending back letters to the hall, begging for as many men as we could send. I didn't volunteer at first, still seemed like a myth to me, but when word came back that they'd hit the main chamber, I packed up and headed this way to help. Always did want to be a part of history, and better late than never, they say. That's a little loud. Well, they didn't mention that the latecomers would be stuck with guard duty. I just sit up here all day watching for bandits and wolves, neither of which I've seen. Mostly I just see diggers coming up for supplies. Gotta say, I've been seeing them a lot less regular now that I think about it. Day 19. Alright, it's been 3 days since anyone's come up. The last one to emerge was Appa, and he just walked around a bit with a weird vacant look in his eyes, told Florentius and me to come down as soon as we had the chance, then trudged back in. Something ain't right, and I aim to find out what. Alright, so as you can imagine, it's not going to be great when we get in there. Right, I was going to turn around and make sure Serana was with me, but she's probably still down the mountain. I have no idea how you're supposed to get up here.
Yes? What did you need?
I need you to go kill that guy I see down there. I'm assuming. Like, odds are, yeah, see, they got like the red crap around their head. I do believe that means
Someone
they're
there?
charmed or something.
Where'd you come from?
Apparently they're also not armed, because she was going for a pickaxe there, which they wouldn't do if she had a sword.
Where'd you come from?
I'm sure she can handle it. I can't remember. I don't think that there's any way to save these guys. Just give me a second here. I'll let Serana deal with that.
I guess I was just hearing things.
No, it doesn't look like it. Got him, Serana, or did you? Oh, well, actually, I heard him say that he lost us. So I'm assuming he killed your little friend that you had raised up. Yeah. And was like, ah, this must have been it. This must have been what I heard. Surprise! It's not. And no, there's no way to save these guys. I don't even remember what the fuck it is they're charmed by, because I don't think there's a vampire down here. And I can't really remember any kind of artifact that you get out of this specific quest. I know once we get what's-his-face back to the
Who's there?
base, he's the one who gives us the quest to find the dog artifacts. But I don't think that there's one down here. Burial urns, though, which means that there's probably tombs. which means there's probably Draugr. How much money are we up to anyway? 545,000. Not bad. And that's with me like not picking up a significant amount of stuff that I could. Like, and that's with me and my chest full of flawless gems in the vault there. Oh, so watched a new anime.
What was that?
New to me, obviously. Inspector. That's in slash and then Spectre as in ghost, not as in. I mean, I guess if it's just Spectre, would have to be as ghost, right? Discovering Ruunvald Volume 2. I think these are the books that I was talking about where one of them likes to fall through the ground. Maybe it's Volume 1 that likes to fall through the ground. Because if that's Volume 2, we should have already found Volume 1. Now, I did cause a little bit of an explosion there, which may have flung it around. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it was on here, but I don't see it. Anyway, it's a good show, but the first few episodes kind of suck. It's one of those shows where, like, as you're watching it, like, I almost shut it off multiple times. Ah, here it is. Okay. First, I want to see how far it is. Alright, okay. I've decided to document our expedition to find Ruunvald in my journals, with hopes that, should we fail, it will bring illumination to those who follow us. I myself have stood on the shoulders of academic giants to get where we are today, spending endless hours in libraries and private collections. I am certain that there is some artifact of great power to be found in those ruins, one that the Vigilants could find useful in their mission. I do not mean to sound pompous, but I feel as if I am on the precipice of my destiny with this quest. I am certain we are digging in the right place. I can feel it in my bones, and I dream of finding Ruunvald at night. Even in my waking hours, I can almost hear a reassuring voice telling me we are going the right way. The expedition has had a great deal of luck so far. After only a few weeks, the first tunnel broke through into a large shaft, leading downwards towards where I suspect to find Ruunvald. With just a few bits of carpentry, we've established our first base camp within the mountains. If we continue to be this fortuitous, we shall reach our goal in record time. But anyway, Inspector. So like, watching the first, I'd say 3 or 4 episodes, I don't know exactly how many episodes it was, I almost stopped watching. Like, I came very close to just being like, you know what, I don't care. But by the end of it, I was like, I'm glad I finished that. And it was like, I don't know exactly what point it turned. Like, in all honesty, the point that it turned around for me may very well have been like the second last episode, where it's like, I'm glad I finished it, or I'm glad I kept going. But yeah, I ended up really liking it. It was interesting. It's a lot of talking. Not a lot happens like on screen. Like, you could very well like turn it on and just listen to it, and probably get just as much out of it as you would actually watching. All right. Our luck continues. Not only do we continue to tunnel into caves and shafts that speed our descent, but struck multiple veins of precious ore. Now that the excavation has proven to be a financial success, the Vigilants have sent more supplies, materials, and workers to further the cause. I find myself unable to contain my glee at times, and have become prone to cheerful outbursts in front of the men. One might find this very out of character for me, but the men seem to share my enthusiasm. Never before have I worked with a group so single-minded in their pursuit. To have so many people working towards the same goal with little to no deviation from the task at hand is an uncanny blessing. Stendarr be praised. With so much going well, I hesitate to document what seems like minor troubles in comparison. It must have something to do with the cramped spaces, but I found myself prone to aches in my head. While these hardly deter me from my leadership role, I have found myself distracted at times. I've had many a conversation with the workers where I drift off only to have them call me back to reality. Sometimes I lose small amounts of time and can't remember what I've done. I am hoping this is nothing more than excitement of reaching our goal, but I will try to keep note as we dig deeper. Perhaps a half tankard of ale before sleep will help me with these headaches. I mean, odds are if you're going to alcohol for sleep aid, you need more than half a tankard of ale. Maybe half a tankard of something a little bit stronger would do you good. But yeah, it was interesting. The premise of the show that I heard that got me to watch it, and I say that I heard because I hadn't really read anything about it. I had seen a video or something. I don't know what it was. Like, it was a video where the guy just seemed to be like explaining basically episode 1. Like, I thought he was explaining the show, and maybe he was. Maybe he was gonna like explain the entire show. I don't know. I don't even remember what the video was called. But he was being fairly lengthy in his description of episode 1. But basically, it's a girl who gets turned into the goddess of wisdom by ghosts and yokai, which is Japanese demons, as far as I can tell. Can correct me if I'm wrong, and yokai and demons are different. I don't know. Watching the show, I still didn't get any difference between the two. So, what was this, volume 3? Yeah. Oh my, where's this? She gets turned into the goddess of wisdom by them so that she can help them with stuff. And she ends up in love with this guy that she sees at the hospital all the time. But all of the yokai and ghosts are terrified of him. And that's pretty much all I heard before I was like, alright, I'll watch it. But yeah, it's interesting. The main character is probably why I almost stopped watching it. Like, the dude main character, not the girl main character. There's 2 of them. They're both main characters. But the dude is one of those characters where they went, oh, he's not very emotional. But they seem to take it too far, if anything. You know? But anyway. Volume 3. That damnable headaches. Minoran be merciful. I just can't seem to shake them. The workers have started to report them as well, but while their focus on conversation and civility may wane because of it, they have not swayed from their task. If anything, they seem to have doubled their efforts. I myself cannot seem to focus on anything other than the dig. I sit here now, studying some unearthed Nordic artifacts, yet I feel a nagging call to see how the dig is progressing. The other day, without thinking, I picked up a shovel and started digging myself. Fortunately, no one seemed to find this unusual, which is a blessing. I'd hate for the vigilance of Minoran to think that I'd lost my senses. As we dig, we uncover more Nordic ruins and architecture, but have yet to hit the main chamber. Every day I dream we'll finally reach Ruunvald, and I can't help but reflect on what this will mean to my reputation. My family will be so proud, especially my father Minoran. He and mother have always been interested in my studies, even if my sister Minoran was not. But I'm most excited to reveal my findings to my colleagues Minoran, and perhaps my mentor Minoran. Oh, won't they all be pleased? Alright. So obviously Minoran is doing something to these guys. I mean, hang on. I want to... Books. Discovered Ruunvald Volume 2. Do I see Minoran in here? Glee, Stendar be praised. Yeah, weird. They really didn't build up to that at all, did they? They really laid it in there, especially at the end where he's just like, my colleagues Minoran and my Professor Minoran, or whatever the fuck he said. Oh, let's just steal the crossbow from there. Was it the same crossbow to shoot both traps? I mean, I get. Well, no, I feel like that crossbow wouldn't hit somebody walking over this one. Ah! Ow. Is it up? Maybe? Oh, there it is. Oh, where's this one? There it is. Okay, Serana steps on it. Oh, two of them there. Also, what ore is here? Malachite, eh? Make glass armor with that. Alright. You know, I gotta say, I'm kind of interested how
Who's there?
people come up with names for, like, special ores and plants and that. For, like, fantasy stuff. Because I have issues when it comes to stuff like that. Where it's like, oh, I need to name something, and it's like I need like a special metal or something. I need a special kind of stone for my character to like in my book.
Where'd you come from?
For my character to like acquire or something. And it's just like I don't like mainly because like I don't want it to sound super technical.
I was sure I heard something. Who's there? I knew it.
Just
Oh, it's Volk himself. Look at that. Hey, Volk. Bye, Volk. Ow, Serana, why?
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Why did she leave my service? What the fuck is going on here?
Do you need something?
Yeah, I don't know
I can't
why.
wait to see the courtyard again.
I don't know why she randomly left my service there and started attacking me. That was very, very weird. I have no idea what happened. Anyway. What was I talking about now? That really, like... Oh, right. Yeah, they really didn't, like, I really expected them to, like, build, like, when I read, like, Minorn the first couple times, I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. It's like, they're dropping hints about what's happening, and then it's like, Minorn, and it's like, alright, well, now you're just shoving it down my throat. I mean, also, haven't lost any of these yet, so... Oh, no, it's actually there. I recognize the room. This is 100%. So it's the fourth book that likes to fall through the world, as it turns out, but I'm pretty sure I could see it there. Also, gotta say, most annoying part of the fishing thing there, finding butter. Everything else was fine. Finding the butter because this one bitch wanted a feast, and she wanted, like, steamed crab legs, crab stew, and some kind of fish. I don't remember what fish it was. Arctic char, Arctic grayling, something like that. Found everything. Had to make the crab stew and steamed crab legs. Made the crab stew just fine. Needed leeks, potatoes, crab meat, and carrots, maybe. But for the steamed crab legs, we needed butter. No idea where to get butter. Turns out I had to go to my house that had I built a kitchen in and use the butter churn. Nowhere else could I find butter. I checked inns, I checked shops, everything. Like, even like the little food stalls, like in Solitude, nothing. Anyway, Volume 4. I have found my muse, and her name is Minorn. Reading back over old journals, I realize she has called to me from deep inside Ruunvald. She is the voice I've been hearing, the one who has called me ever downwards into the mountain. The vigilants, the workers, they hear her too. What joy to learn that I am not alone in her love. Oh, Minorn, how would we have ever found this place without you? As I write this, we are digging out the last bit of rock to get to you. Those without tools have started using their hands. I cannot write anymore. I must get back to work. Ruunvald awaits. It's weird that you stopped to write at all, in all honesty. I mean, because, like, obviously Minorn's kind of taken over, so... Alright. hope you can't hear that. My window's opened because it's kind of hot in here. Or, well, actually, it's nice in here right now, but I have a feeling it's because the window's open. But there's some idiots in the parking lot or in the apartments. Maybe even in the backyards. I don't know. Alright, glory be to Menor, glory be to the mistress of all. My life for you, O beautiful savior. Where once my feeble ramblings seemed so grand, I now realize they are but scratches on parchment, unworthy of you. Oh, that I could properly describe you, I would write 1,000 testaments to you. Damn my tiny thoughts, if only I were wiser. Menorn asks that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. I have sent word to the Hall of the Vigilance to come. A simple lie was told, for they would not understand. Not until they saw her, O glorious Menorn. But she is fearful. There are fools in this world that do not heed to her beautiful voice. The guard, Florentius, sent from the beacon. He still prays to Arkay, an absentee god who pales in comparison to Menorn. I will pray to the goddess I can see, may he rot in his cage. Oh, sweet, sweet Menorn. Alright, so Florentius is apparently in a cage somewhere. So I'll have to, grab him along the way. And odds are we'll have to kill this Menorn goddess. Maybe she'll be a wisp mother. I mean, that's a fairly spiritual female character. Could be a dragon priest, I guess. Could be that woman right there in the dark robes.
What was that?
Nothing?
Over here.
Wasn't somebody looting one of your urns? Hey, it's the guy who we've been reading about. Did you attack her, prick? Yeah, you can... Hey, it's Menorn! It looks like just an elf. Oh, wow, what the fuck killed you? Oh, you know what? I bet... Oh, you know what? I bet you that's what it is. I do believe last time I did this DLC, I checked to see creatures and people up to level 8 won't fight, so it's a staff of calm. Not of charm, though. I checked to see if there was a way to save them. And you don't have to kill them as you go through, but as soon as you kill her, I do believe it just automatically kills all of the other enemies in the dungeon, because they're all like they're all mind controlled by her, but they're like tied to her like rays, like zombies are to the necromancer. You know, like you kill the necromancer, whatever, they raise eyes. It's very similar to that. Hey, buddy. What's up?
I knew it. I knew Arkay would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Arkay a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you?
You can meet me at Fort Dawnguard.
I suppose I could. What, pray tell, is there?
Isran needs your help.
Isran? My help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did Arkay put you up to this? Isran's
Yeah,
done
me and Arkay
nothing but
had a
mock
beer
me.
earlier.
He's never given me the respect I deserve.
Please, we need your help.
Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. Arkay says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. Arkay will show me the way.
So apparently he really talks to Arkay. Which is interesting, to say the least. We know there's another door to this fucking place. Because we found it on our way up here. Ah, this must be it. Oh, this must have been where Menorn chilled while she waited to be dug out. So are we supposed to believe that this... Also, I'll be taking even less loot because my, turns out my dragon plate armor, fairly heavy, not surprisingly, and increases my carry weight by quite a bit.
Yes? What did you
Oh,
need?
look at that. That's cool. I need you to not go crazy and like attack me and then leave and try and leave. I mean, that's what I would like. But yeah, so she's not actually supposed to be our follower as of yet, by the looks of it. I did loot. Yeah, right. Stop that shit. Which is interesting. I don't remember what point it is where like she officially becomes like your follower. Like I said, it may even be not until the end of the DLC where she like finally is like, I'll still follow you or something. Okay, and back to Fort Dawnguard we go. But I haven't. I've found a few other animes that I'm gonna start here, but I haven't actually started any. I've been watching Yuna again, the bear girl, Kuma 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 Bear.
Yes? What did you need?
Because I got a bunch of new T-shirts in that have a bunch of anime characters on them, and one of them is her. And when I got them all in, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Yuna again. Right now, the one I'm wearing has the from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Has Toru, Kana, Ilulu, Lukawa, and Water Dragon Girl. I don't remember. What the hell is her name? She's always stuffing her face with sweets. Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. Oh, yeah, as you can see, our Armored Troll Division is up and running a little bit better. What time is it? 5? Let's just skip ahead to 3 a.m. And then one more so that everybody will get into place.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He takes some getting used to. I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
Let's see, can you teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
Hey, look at that. So now I can make them. So, let's see, how long have we been going actually? Ruunvald is pretty big. 43 minutes. Yeah, we'll still do another quest, because these are all going to be Radiant quests now. Because, yeah, like I said, Serene here will give us quests to get crossbow upgrades, and the guy and Florentius will give us quests to do that. It doesn't matter who you do quests for, because if you try and take another quest when one of them has one of theirs available, that person will just send you to them.
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out, with mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Sure can. Alright. Also, where is Isran? Because I leveled up. I can get some heavy armor training.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Belival, that's a new one. Dark Elf one, by the looks of it. Yeah. Dunmer.
Need something?
Ingyards, that's a new name. I don't know where Isran hangs out, in all honesty. There's Angmar, whatever the fuck his name is. The Moth Priest chills here.
Arkay has
There's
been watching over
Florentius.
me for years now. He says he's not too sure about you yet, though.
That's fine. I've got the protection of a few other divines and
May
Daedra.
your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Hey, Drak. You seen Isran? I'd like to speak to him. But unfortunately, like I said, I have no idea where he hangs out. So we'll just leave because I don't. It's not like I need the heavy armor training right this second. So
Yes.
just
What did
peace
you need?
out. See if he happens to be out here. He does not. Okay, still no people there. Anyway, so yeah, ancient technology. 6 of them, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
There's 6 of
What
these
did you
quests
need?
that you can get. And each one will upgrade your crossbows. Now, I think
Over here.
every time you get every time you get one of these upgrades, I do believe she'll provide you with a new crossbow that has that upgrade. At the very least, she will then sell crossbows that are upgraded like that. And look at her go.
You picked a bad
She
time.
takes him out pretty well, doesn't she? Oh, she dual casts. Look at that. That's why she unequips her sword sometimes.
Try and fight back. Can't wait to count out
Dude, you
your
missed.
coin.
Yeah, look at them. Look at her go. Fucking just decimates. Good for her. Oh, it looks like there's a new Stormglow camp over here. But that's fine. We don't really have to. Trevor's Watch. Didn't we clear this place out? Isn't this the place where, like... Yeah, where, like, you're supposed to, like, swim through the... whatever, and there's, like, the guys that are camped out, and they want you to help take it back? So why the fuck is it filled with bandits again? I thought we fixed this place and, like, gave it to the guys we helped, and they're like, ah, great. Maybe it wasn't so much that they wanted it back, they just didn't want the people who took it from them. Maybe dude found his murdered family and was like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
You'll need to do better than that.
Oh, you got shit on, buddy.
I cannot bet.
Done and done.
The hell is this ash pile? That's weird. Yeah, since these are just like raiding quests, I'm not even gonna bother to loot. I'm just gonna go for the.
Tiresome day. Get myself an island.
Huh? Time to end this little
Where'd you
game.
come from?
Yep.
Someone there? Over here.
Maybe someone's in it. Ow, the fuck are you fucking firing at me? Argonian, eh? Don't see you guys very often. And there we go, enhanced crossbow. Hands off the Dwarven Hall until we know who wants this stuff. Word's gone out to find a buyer until then anyone caught snooping around here will get his hands cut off. Daedric helmet, a peerless conjuration. It's pretty good. Pretty good helmet, in all honesty. Alright, Serana, we got what we came for. What are the odds this way out is faster?
You picked a bad time to get. You're mine.
Yeah, I don't think I am. Oh, she raised somebody else, I think. Or maybe her zombie died.
Come on.
Two-handed went up to 40. I think that lets me get another
That'll teach you.
upgrade, I do believe. Yeah, it does. Okay, what's my sword up to now? Where the fuck did I get this from? Fang of High Neck. Seriously, where did I get that from? Oh yeah, also during the fishing quest I got these Urgenvan War Axe of Fire and Freezing. They just seem to be like special designed ones. Anyway, what are my sword up to? 326. Not bad. I do believe that my one-handed axe, which attacked significantly faster, was at like 400 and some damage with all of my perks and that, but wow, there's a lot now. Another bandit chief, didn't I already just like kill one? Stop blocking. Serana, where are you that you're not helping? And why is there so many bandits down this fucking hallway? Sure, I'll take that. Why not? Really had no intention of clearing this place out when I came in here. Ow. Oh my god, this escape tunnel. It's not even the exit. Why did I come this way? Hey, Serana, I see that you caught up. This is a horrible direction to go.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. I cannot.
Block me, will you? I also only taught Serana the expert level lightning and frost magic. I decided teaching her expert level fire magic might be a bit weird since she's a vampire. And, you know, weak to fire. Somebody's got fire going out there. It's also really late. Like, it's almost 10 o'clock already, which is significantly later than I've ever recorded a video before. And I still have one more that I want to record before I go to bed, because I'd rather not have to do it tomorrow. Oh, he got some Dawnguard armor on now.
Hope you're getting along with Isran.
Yes.
Takes some getting used to.
And I'm back from Trevor's Watch with the enhanced crossbow schematic.
You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic.
It'd be weird if only one of those were true.
I see. Clever dwarves. With a similar technique and a little tinkering, I should be able to improve the capabilities of our crossbows. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Oh well. We'll have to manage with the scraps we find. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
Alright. What can I do to help?
I've got more leads on additional Dwemer plans. Those last ones helped me immensely.
Oh, right.
If you could collect this one for me, it's sure to result in extraordinary success. Until next time.
Is Isran in here at all? Belival, Durak, Egmar, Salon. I knew it would be too much to fucking ask for that, or to get that dickhead in here. He probably has a bedroom on the top floor, come to think of it. If you're wondering why I keep looking at Serana, it's because like I'm looking for him and then like apparently it's stuck in the corner. Oh. Okay, well, whatever. Stairs up or stairs up, right? Like I see her move out the corner of my eye. Ah, fuck. Alright, well apparently stairs up aren't stairs up. Honestly, didn't even remember that you could come up here. I think there's actually something, there's like a little, I don't really want to call it an Easter egg, because that usually references something other than the game it's in, but I do believe there is like a little something or other up there. It's like, where there's like supposed to be a Dawnguard member keeping watch or something. Oh yeah, then you also have these Huskies here, Song and Bran. You can get them as well as the Armored Troll. Like, I don't know if you can get them both at once. I think they both take up the same slot. I think they take up the pet slot. The dogs, though, you can actually take them to your house. And if you have kids and they don't have a pet yet, if you take one of the Huskies there to your house, they'll be like, "Oh, so cute, can we keep it?" I don't know that's exactly what they say, because I've never done it, but it's basically what it is. There you are.
Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
Alright. Now, I'm going to have to look it up. We'll go and do this one. This crossbow thing to get the new bolts. But, if I'm not mistaken, doing all 6 of hers... Because if you ask her what you can do to help, I think she'll give you all 6 of her ancient technology quests. But I want to say that doing all 6 of hers in a row isn't good for some reason. I don't remember what that reason is. But I do remember there being some reason. Because I think last time I went through this, I just did all 6 of hers in a row, because why wouldn't you? And I think it like almost broke something for me.
Time to end this little game.
So in here, I came through here at probably such a low level that you guys really need to just not. I mean...
What was that?
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Not him.
Like, you just need to not try and stand. Like, look, it's even Serrana one-shots you. Like, come on. Like, I don't even have to fight you. Like, that's how pathetic you are. Come on, Serrana, where you at? Should get caught on a rock or something. She really raced the bandit behind me. I couldn't back up through the door.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Wow, look at that. My. Oh wow, that one lived for a second. Oh, it's doing that thing where I couldn't actually connect for some reason. There's a nice pile up there. Alright, doesn't seem like anyone's in that room. We still haven't found the boss.
Now that's the real art. No rough stuff.
Yeah? Bandit Chief, you're talking about picking pockets, eh?
What was that?
Hey, Chief. Bye, Chief. Oof.
Done and done.
Yeah. So because she hit him during the kill animation, I guess it counted. The impact of the lightning after he died. Oh, an exploding firebolt. I'm assuming this is the same letter, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, you get different crossbow bolts as well to use. So you don't need, so unlike the arrows, which in the end, while obviously you can get stronger arrows, they're still just arrows. I don't think you ever get like fire arrows or anything in this. I mean, obviously you can enchant your bow with fire, which then makes all of your arrows fire arrows, but you actually get like special crossbow bolts. And I want to say that there's 3 different ones, but I'm not 100%. I mean, obviously we got the exploding ones here. I thought it was weird because, like, when I read that there were 6 of them, I knew what I was talking about before because I knew that there was a few different ones. I was trying to remember what they all were for because I knew that there wasn't 6 different crossbows.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He'd take
Yeah,
some
sure.
getting
Here you
used
go.
to.
I got your exploding firebolts.
Oh, good. I was just starting to get bored. Would you look at that? An exploding crossbow bolt. This should be fun. Here, let me show you how this works. I'll have some for sale soon.
Alright,
It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm
let's
managing.
see. So we got
Take a
bone
look.
mold bolts, cork ball bolts, which do very little damage. And then there's the enhanced crossbow. It does 94 damage. It's not bad. And then we got the exploding bolts there, along with iron, orcish, silver. Interesting. And steel, which I don't know why silver, steel, and cork bulb all do 10, which doesn't seem right. I don't know what cork bulb is exactly, but I feel like it shouldn't do as much damage as actual metal. Anyway,
It's sort
that'll
of a
be it for
random
this part.
assortment of things. See anything useful?
Next part will still be... Yeah, you can have that. I'm not going to fucking use it. I don't know where the hell I got this from. Right. Next part will still be... Steel sword. Will still be side quests. Will still be Dawnguard side quests. Because, like I said, we have... I want to say 3 artifacts to collect, and then we still have 4 more quests for her. Obviously, just like the ones in this part, they're not going to be very long quests because I'm not going to worry about completely looting every location.
All right then.
This is fine. Our sense of what's right is what separates us from the vampires.
But yeah,
This
we'll
is everything I've got right now.
talk to Florentius next time, and we'll do one of his quests. Hopefully he'll immediately have the one of the ones that we want, one of the artifact quests. And then I think maybe that's what it is that if you do all of her quests first, then like you have to do like the random radiant, go kill this vampire, go rescue this person, you know, quest. Whereas I think maybe if you do one of his quests, one of hers, one of his, one of hers, that way you
Fight bravely, friend.
like if we
Arkay
talk to
says
them,
it's good that we're here, but I don't know. Something about this place doesn't feel right. What? No. Yes. Yes, I see. All right. Right. I'll settle in, and then Arkay and I will start to put things right. Don't you worry.
yeah, okay, so yeah, when we talk to him, hopefully he'll have stuff for us. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday for more Dawnguard.